Hello and welcome back to Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. In this episode, I believe we're encroaching on the ending of the 5th trial involving Kaito and Kokichi, and technically Maki, but it also technically includes Himiko in the middle, but that's besides the point. Kaito and Kokichi are really the biggest two contenders as to what we're looking for in this case. You already know that if you've been paying attention, or if you've been, like, you know, like, actually following the series and not just jumped randomly into this. I don't know why I'm saying this. Let's get on with it.
Because when Kibo and I first investigated that hydraulic press,
There's one continuous movement.
yes, that's right. The hydraulic press kept lowering itself without stopping. But in the video,
the hydraulic press stopped briefly, right before it crushed the body? But why would it stop?
Why did the press stop? There's only one reason I can think of. The third function. Mind. What the hell am I looking for? I have no idea what could be in here. Thank you, Mew. What the hell am I looking for? What the hell is this? Exisal? Yellow. White. Yellow. I'm trying to find colors to match to get this out of the way. Nope, never mind. It's lost cause. Don't know why I'm breaking it in such a stupid fashion. I don't know why I had to Minesweeper that. Or Mind Mine. Is that what this minigame is? Mind Mine?
the only way to stop the hydraulic press is the force stop button. An electro bomb went off in a hangar, which would have interfered with the safety function. There'd be no way to stop the hydraulic press unless someone used the force stop button.
When you say someone, you mean Kokichi, right? He was the only one there.
Actually, maybe I pressed it by accident. I don't really remember. So what of it? The press only stopped for like a sec. You can't switch the victim in such a short time, can you?
That's true.
There's also the question of how the bodies got switched while the camera was rolling. That would have clearly been caught on camera.
Not if it wasn't recorded. While the camera was rolling?
Oh, I see. It wasn't just the press that stopped.
Huh? What do you mean?
If you stop something else at the same time you stop the hydraulic press,
Yes. I see it now. That's how the bodies were switched. If you stopped that, you could easily have swapped the bodies. You could have swapped the bodies easily. Another Mind Mine. What am I searching for here? I'm probably looking for the camera. That's the boogie bomb. Yep, here we are. Yeah, there we go. Come on, yellow. That's about it. Oh, the hammer was gonna be the third thing.
I see it! The culprit stopped the video camera at the same time as the hydraulic press. Then, while the camera was off, they switched the body under the hydraulic press. After the body was swapped, the press and the camera were started simultaneously. So it just looks like the press stopped for a moment.
Stop recording. Start recording.
That's what I've been saying this whole time.
You didn't say anything.
When did you ever say that? at the same time. The camera position did seem odd to me. But now I get it. The trick wouldn't work unless it was set up there.
Huh? Why?
Because the controls were right next to it.
To get the trick we just described to work, the camera had to be set up precisely.
Let's pin that down. Where was the camera set up? Do I have to click? Yep, it was set up right here.
There!
Right next to the controls.
The video camera must have been set up somewhere around here.
I'm thinking more to the right of it because of like the angle looking down and to the left. So I can only infer that much.
To operate the press and the camera at the same time, you would have to be near the switch.
Maybe the angle would be a bit too wide, so maybe it is on the left-hand side of the controls for a tighter shot, because that way it covers up the body faster. I don't know, it seemed pretty late in the process. I don't know.
That's why the video was taken from that unnatural angle.
And it does seem pretty close to the press on the left, so maybe it is on the left of the controls. But it is still pointing down and to the left. That much is literally just a thing.
If they were recording it like normal, they would have used a better angle.
And if it was recorded at such an odd angle, then that proves the trick was used.
Camera angles, huh? Looks like your cosplayer experience is finally useful.
Well, I mean, it also makes sense. It looks like it's a handheld camera, and if you need to push a button to operate the controls, wouldn't you just stay there while using the thing? Because you would have had to have turned on the controls and the recording function. I mean, technically, you could just walk down the steps that are there while also recording it the entire time, but I don't know why that's so... why they're so hung up on that part.
Well, cosplay doesn't really come up all that much in class trials.
There was a reason the camera was set up there, but also a reason for the height. When the press was stopped, you couldn't really see who was inside it, correct?
Mm-hmm. It went right up to the point of where the blood was on Kaito's arm.
That was intentional. The body is mostly hidden by the press, making the swap easier.
The camera must have been placed at such a high position, so it would produce that angle.
I wonder if they used that tripod in the hangar to adjust the camera's height.
Did they get that from the warehouse too? Jeez, that place is like a 4D pocket.
You don't get to make that reference.
I don't get the reference at all.
Then, that logic is correct, right? Kokichi used that video angle trick and switched the victim in the hydraulic press. In that case, Kaito is...
Possibly alive. Not alive. Possibly alive.
Or he was crushed by the press. He was swapped with a different body. So Kaito's still alive!
Possibly.
Well, wait just a minute.
Yeah, I was just about to say, there is a possibility that it's still just... they did go on with that kill.
What? But I just summed it up so nicely.
You did, with a nice little bow, but there's also some loose ends that you just didn't wrap.
Himiko, the different body you mentioned, what are you talking about?
The bodies from the other cases. Kokichi's the mastermind, so he...
We just discussed that he's not the mastermind.
Wait, the mastermind?
Yeah, Kokichi isn't the mastermind, so... I don't think he'd be able to produce a body to switch out.
Except for himself.
Well, Monokuma, do the rules allow for a body to be reused?
Very well, I'll answer that.
You're giving in pretty easily.
Well, it's crucial information to make the trial fair. This discussion is pointless if it's not clear what the culprit was allowed to do, right?
You're a convenient mastermind, but I guess that makes defeating you worth my time.
Now then, regarding the reuse of a dead body.
In this trial.
That is impossible! All the dead bodies have already been thrown away.
Where?
Thrown away?
The other bodies are gone? Then who did Kaito switch places with?
Could only have been Kokichi. Kokichi and Kaito were the only ones in the hangar at that time. If they were the only ones present during the body swapping trick, then the real victim was the third party, the mastermind, the other person in the hangar. Okay. I was about to say, I thought I would have had to, like, spin around to find Kokichi again. If it wasn't an old body, it could only be...
What's wrong, Shuichi? Who did Kaito switch places with?
Maki, I think I missed something very important here.
Something important?
If I have the timeline right, there were only 2 people in the hangar at the time. Which means that something had to have been decided before. I have to pin that down. Can't let anything escape me this time. Okay, I definitely need the question for this one. How were the bodies swapped if only 2 people were in the hangar? What? A victim exchange? I don't know. I feel like that's... I didn't see any letters because I was focused on that. I am victim... What? Victim... What? There's an H here that wasn't there before. Victim... Helper? Is that what I'm spelling? Helper? Or victim helped. E, and then I saw a D over here.
I see now. I can't believe I overlooked this.
Kaito shot the remaining video of Kokichi being crushed.
What do you mean? There were only 2 people in the hangar at the time the bodies were swapped. Which means they were working together.
Huh? Working together?
The only 2 people involved in the swap were the victim and the culprit. The culprit was operating the camera and the hydraulic press, while the victim lay inside.
Huh, the camera was on the right-hand side of the controls.
They switched places while the press and the camera were stopped. Then the person who turned the camera and the press back on was the original victim. To put it simply, both people operated the press and camera at different times. An impossible trick, unless the victim and culprit agreed to cooperate beforehand.
Maybe that's why Kaito and Kokichi were...
Victim and culprit cooperated? Is that even possible?
That might be why Kokichi and Kaito were fighting beforehand. Maybe Kokichi had this plan to stop Monokuma all this time ago to end the killing game by sacrificing himself. Maybe that's what this was all about. And when Kaito heard the news, he was trying to stop it from happening, shot Kokichi, and then Maki just made everything a little bit harder and, like, just rushed the process that could have been stopped, but before Maki was going to be tried, because Kokichi told Kaito that he actually was the mastermind and was actually just lying about it to end this killing. It's probably what it's all about.
It sounds bizarre, but perhaps that was the whole point. Commit a crime that was so confusing, even Monokuma would be tricked.
Jeez, this culprit's a real jerk. So, have you realized who done it yet?
Technically Kaito. The culprit of this case. If my detective work hasn't failed me, the culprit is inside that Exisal. Okay! can only be them.
The apparent victim we saw in the video was Kaito, which means Kokichi was operating the hydraulic press and camera at first. If the two of them switched while the press was stopped, then the culprit who started the hydraulic press again and crushed Kokichi must be Kaito. So, the person inside the Exisal isn't Kokichi. It has to be Kaito.
What did you say?
So the culprit for this case is Kaito Momota. That is what the ultimate detective has deduced, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kaito is the culprit? What? You're joking, right? You can't be serious.
I don't want to believe it either, but it's the only way any of this makes sense. My detective work has led me to the conclusion that Kaito is the culprit.
Is that true? Is Kaito really in there?
Hey, answer us! If you really are Kaito, then...
I'm the culprit.
Hmm? Where's this coming from now? Oh, I have to dance battle her and then, see her in the end.
There's just no way that Kaito can still be alive. Because I'm the culprit.
Uh-huh.
Wait, you? But didn't you say...
I saw it with my own eyes.
You saw Kokichi
Kokichi
drink.
drank the antidote that he stole from Kaito.
Mm-hmm. This has been on my
There's
mind
no
this entire
doubt
time
Kaito
since
died.
then.
And he died because of my poison arrow.
No. There's still a possibility that he's dying as we speak.
But you told us you didn't want to kill Kaito.
Yes, I never wanted to. I wanted to believe that I didn't kill him. But the truth speaks differently. In the end, I was just running away from the facts.
Huh? I don't understand.
Maki, are you trying to protect Kaito? I've said this since the very beginning. If he's the culprit, you're trying to help him get away?
There was only one antidote, so it's more likely he died from my poison arrow. This is the truth.
It's not decided yet. I could have still killed him with the hydraulic press. Either way, those are the two options. Monokuma knows the answer, right?
Huh? Are those the only options?
I guess that's how things turned out.
No, that can't be. The person in that Exisal is...
It's not Kaito! I saw Kokichi drink the antidote! There's no mistake. Kaito is dead. I killed Kaito. There is absolutely no doubt. That's the truth.
I thought so. Maki is trying to protect Kaito. I understand how she feels, but if Kaito is the culprit, why did he agree to Kokichi's plan? I can't imagine that Kaito would do something so selfish. There must be a reason for it. I truly believe that. But I have to get to the bottom of this before I can uncover that truth.
But Maki, you don't know for certain that Kokichi drank the antidote.
What?
You saw him drink it right in front of you, but you couldn't confirm he actually did it.
Right, I mean, I did see the cap still on it.
There's another possibility.
I mean, I didn't know if I should bring that up in the art, but...
What are you talking about? Impossible. That's impossible. There is no other possibility. I killed Kaito!
Oh, I did not think we were going to this immediately.
I killed Kaito!
Down,
You're the one
down.
who's wrong. poison arrow. There's no other possibility.
Are you sure
Oh,
about...
no.
Sorry, I misclicked. God damn it, I'm jamming too much.
I killed Kaito! You're the one who's wrong.
I thought I had to hold that one for a second there. Oh, hello.
It doesn't matter what you say.
Why would you say that?
Telling
Fuck.
you this is the truth. But you keep getting in the way.
I'm glad the keyboard's actually working again
It doesn't matter
and not
what you
actually
say.
cucking me.
I'm telling you this is the truth.
It hasn't swapped letters for some odd
I
reason.
was at the scene.
A lot. Okay,
So I know
it's
I'm
just as
not
I say that.
wrong. I'm sorry I kept quiet till now. I wanted to believe I didn't kill him. But
Oh,
won't run away from the truth
dragged my
anymore.
attention away. Sorry.
I know what
Oh,
I
God.
saw. I was at the scene.
You know what I've
I
never
know I'm
noticed is
not
that the
wrong.
tempo actually increases like the previous
Sorry I
game.
kept quiet
Actually,
till
the
now. I wanted
two
to
previous
believe I didn't
games.
kill him.
And it starts off
But I
slow at the
won't run away
beginning.
from the truth
Oh,
anymore.
God! I didn't realize that part went
I know
fast.
what I saw.
I thought I just flubbed
was
it
at
really
the
bad
scene.
last time.
So I know I'm not wrong. I'm sorry I kept quiet till now. I wanted to believe I didn't kill him.
Actually, oddly enough, I think this is
won't run away
easier
from
to...
the
Oh,
truth
God.
anymore.
This is easier to do without the power.
I saw Kokichi drink the antidote.
Pretended to drink the antidote.
It ends here.
Yeah.
I...
A torn knee sock. Or a
Kokichi
thigh high.
just pretended to drink the antidote. He didn't actually drink it.
He pretended to drink it?
Drinking the antidote was part of his lie. Maki could only see so much through the window. She didn't confirm Kokichi drank it.
That's true, yeah.
I believe that Kokichi knew this and just pretended to drink the antidote.
See, like, I didn't know if I should, like, say it, because I didn't know if that was just me remembering it, or just me speculating that it was artificial, but...
After Maki left, he gave the antidote to Kaito. There's a strong possibility that all of this was done to make Kaito cooperate.
Make him cooperate?
The swapping trick required the victim and culprit to work together. Kaito's cooperation was essential to Kokichi's plan. However, I don't think Kokichi would be able to sway Kaito easily.
Come on, I'm clicking. Alright.
He needed leverage. He gave Kaito the antidote in exchange for his cooperation.
In exchange for his own life, you mean?
Kaito had no choice. He had to cooperate after Kokichi saved his life. That's just Kaito's character, and Kokichi knew that. He swallowed his pride with the antidote and agreed to participate in Kokichi's plan.
But didn't Kokichi make this plan? What good is it for him if he's dead?
I imagine this was all part of Kokichi's plan to confuse us. You wouldn't think that someone would plan their own murder.
He went so far as to give up his life, just to create this mystery?
Only Kokichi could think of something so nefarious. Who else would agree to die just to execute their plan?
Why would he go that far?
I bet Kokichi was determined to beat me at my own game, no matter what. But too bad! Shuichi figured out the truth!
Truth? Are you sure it's not delusion?
Delusion?
A delusion completely off the mark. To make you think that I died. But who cares what you guys think? This is between me and Monokuma.
Yeah, I mean, technically, there is also the suspicion that they even switched at all. like, all we have evidence of is that it stopped and restarted. Did they ever actually switch? Who knows?
I don't give a crap if the extras in this game get it right or not.
Extras?
I'm fine with being an extra.
Huh? Why?
we're just extras, then even if we get it wrong, we won't get killed.
No, I'd still kill you all. Don't put Kokichi's words in my mouth.
But why? You were being so friendly with us.
If Monokuma gets it right, then he takes everyone's lives, yeah? But if Monokuma gets it wrong, then he'd have no right to take everyone's lives. If Monokuma doesn't know who the culprit is, then this killing game can't function anymore.
Can't function anymore.
Kaito, I believe in you.
If you're cooperating with this plan, you must have a reason. Okay, so I have a feeling I'm gonna need to lie here. To determine that reason, I need to reveal the truth. Really? I'm doing the... I never lied in this one.
I still think Kaito is the culprit. Thinking of it that way makes all the pieces fit. I will show you the truth. The truth you can't deny.
Closing argument. I never lied in this one. Oh wow, there's not a lot here. Electro bomb. After receiving the item from Himiko, this one is long, I think. The culprit built the crossbow, which I don't think is here. Hit the Exisal, the only antidote. Trail of blood, electro bomb. Okay. Who did Maki hit with the electro hammer? Oh, that one I actually do have. Hit the Exisal. Thank you. Where did the culprit shoot Kokichi? That was in the arm at the time. Oh, this was still in the setup phase. That's why it was fast. Okay. What opened the shutter and got inside the hangar? That was Maki. Don't have that. Who was hit by the first arrow Maki fired? That would be Kokichi. Still not here. Who was hit by the second arrow Maki fired? That was Kaito. Not here. What did Kokichi take from the culprit? The antidote. That's not that one. It's this one. The only antidote. After Maki left, what weapon did Kokichi take out? You mean the electro bomb? Is that what you mean by weapon? Okay. Alright. I'll take your word for it. Who actually drank the antidote? Not here. What evidence did the culprit leave in the bathroom? The clothes? Why was Kokichi dragged along the ground for the trail of blood? Could he actually walk himself, or was he actually just that weak? Yeah, he was gonna die anyway because of the poison. Who was put in the hydraulic press first? That would be Kaito. And Exisal inside the hangar. Oh, I guess I missed that one before. What opened the shutter? Yeah. I guess I missed that before. Alright, unlock all these. Ooh, shirtless Kokichi. There's all the Kokichi stands coming for this part. After receiving an item from Himiko, the culprit... What was this? Drink the antidote. Culprit in the press. Assemble the crossbow. There we are. Yeah, good. Okay, shirtless Kokichi. Shoot Kokichi, not here. The antidote, who was hit by... Nope. Wait, what was this one? Culprit in the press. Okay. Who actually drank this one? Here you go. Culprits in the press. First. Ooh, yeah. And then Kokichi next. Who is in the press last. There we go. Wait, so if the clothes are being stowed away, that's going to be in the next one, not the other one. I thought his clothes were already off before then. Okay. Where did the culprit shoot Kokichi? In the arm first, 3 arrows. Oh, that's what was left. Okay. Kokichi's right arm. Yeah. Who was hit by the first arrow? That would be in the back. Kokichi's back. Who was hit by the second arrow? That would be the culprit's left arm. What evidence? The arrows. And finally, where are you? Kokichi's clothes flushed down the toilet. What evidence did the culprit flush down the toilet? Kokichi's clothes.
This is the truth of the case! Let's go over the trick that Kokichi and the culprit created together. Last night, Kibo saw Himiko from the window of his lab. She was carrying a black case and heading to the Exisal hangar. When she reached the hangar, she handed the case to someone through the bathroom window. That someone is the culprit of this case. Locked in the bathroom, the culprit had asked Himiko to bring them a certain weapon.
And one utility.
A disassembled crossbow from Maki's lab.
And one arrow.
The culprit was going to use the crossbow to challenge Kokichi to a fight.
With one arrow. Still gonna bring up that fact, but oh well.
Some time passed, and Maki made her way to the hangar. She was going to the hangar to kill Kokichi and save the culprit trapped in the bathroom. However, the hangar had an electric barrier preventing her from entering. Fortunately for her, she had an electro hammer to get around the barrier, in a way.
That's kind of cool. The animation of the electro hammer, like, opening up. That was cool.
She used her electro hammer to disable an Exisal and climbed inside. She knew Exisals could bypass the barrier, so she got inside one. Around that time, the culprit and Kokichi began their confrontation. While Kokichi was checking up on them, the culprit ambushed him with a crossbow. But the culprit didn't intend to kill Kokichi. They just wanted to disable him. That's why the culprit aimed for Kokichi's right arm. If they really wanted to kill him, they would have shot him in his vitals. Kokichi reeled from the arrow, and the culprit jumped on him immediately. He didn't want Kokichi to have the chance to summon an Exisal with a remote. While they were fighting, something happened that caught them both off guard. The shutter of the hangar opened, and an Exisal stepped inside. Kokichi was definitely not expecting an Exisal to interrupt them. He pulled out his remote in an attempt to control the Exisal.
This music's so good.
But Maki leaped out of the cockpit and shot Kokichi with her crossbow.
Somehow in the back, even though he turned to look at it.
The arrow hit Kokichi right in the back, and it was no normal arrow. The tip was covered in a lethal poison from my lab called Strike 9 poison. The poison kills slowly. It seems as if Maki wanted Kokichi to confess before he died. But even with poison in his veins, Kokichi continued to spin his lies. When she had had enough, Maki tried to finish him off with another poisoned arrow. But this time, Maki was the one caught by surprise.
Then honestly, Kaito's reaction speed for that.
To keep Maki from becoming the Black End, the culprit used their body to shield Kokichi.
That's ridiculous. Like, an actual crossbow bolt, like, travels ridiculously fast. I think it's like 65 miles per hour, I think. Like, roughly around there. Maybe it's even more. I don't really remember.
The culprit's left arm was struck by a poison arrow. Maki remembered that there was an antidote in my lab, and immediately ran off to get it. The Strike 9 poison slowly circulated through their systems, and would soon kill them both. But in that desperate situation, Kokichi thought up a clever lie. He incorporated this unforeseen event into his plan to help him win the killing game. Or should I say, help him defeat Monokuma. That was Kokichi's true objective. It's why he claimed to be the mastermind. Thinking fast, Kokichi closed the shutter so that Maki could not re-enter the hangar. Thus, Kokichi's final lie was set into motion. When Maki returned with the antidote, she couldn't get back inside the hangar. So she went around to the hangar bathroom and passed the antidote through the window.
I guess that makes sense why all those antidotes were on the table.
Kokichi immediately snatched it.
Because she just grabbed all the antidotes and was looking through them and never bothered to put the antidotes back, obviously. But she took time to dip the arrows into the actual poison and replace that.
Kokichi drank down all of the antidote while the culprit and Maki watched in horror. Maki must have been panicking, thinking the only antidote was now gone. She believed that the culprit was going to die from her own poisoned arrow. But it was all another one of Kokichi's lies.
Cute little art of her, by the way.
Pretended to drink the antidote.
Just wanted to mention that.
Maki tried desperately to break into the hangar, even slashing the control panel. But she couldn't get the shutter to open again. Defeated, she had no choice but to leave. After Maki had left, Kokichi took out another weapon.
I'm a little bit surprised that he used it here, but...
An electrobomb, capable of disabling communication devices for hours.
2 hours to be
Kokichi's plan
specific.
was to use an electrobomb to knock out Monokuma's surveillance cameras. That was why he commissioned Mew to make the bombs in the first place. After detonating an electrobomb, Kokichi coerced the culprit into drinking the antidote. In exchange for the antidote, Kokichi asked the culprit to cooperate with his plan.
Now listen, bro, I need you to kill me. Imagine that. Like, even just that sentence alone.
Kokichi needed to work with the culprit to execute his final lie. Under normal circumstances, the culprit would never have agreed to such a plan. But because the culprit owed him for saving their life, they agreed to Kokichi's request. Request is a generous term. It was more like blackmail. In any case, the two were now working together as accomplices in an insane plan.
More like ingenious, but oh well.
And not a lot of time. They had to work fast. If Kokichi died from the Strike 9 poison, the whole plan would be ruined. After fabricating the scene in the bathroom, the culprit dragged Kokichi to the hydraulic press. This is how the swipe pattern bloodstain from the bathroom to the press was created. Kokichi, with the support of the culprit, stood in front of the press's control panel. The two of them were finally ready to execute the insane lie.
Wait, so why is the blood drawn... I guess directly to the press to make it look like that happened, when in actuality it's just a ruse.
While Kokichi was setting up the video camera near the hydraulic press's control panel, the culprit laid face up inside the press, draping their coat over their shoulders. Then, Kokichi activated the press and the camera's record button at the same time. The hydraulic press came down slowly, all caught on tape for us to see. Normally, the safety function would have triggered, but the electrobomb had disabled it. The press got lower and lower, and just as the culprit disappeared from view, Kokichi pressed the force stop button and the camera's pause button simultaneously.
I'd like to know how, like, what exactly does... It's just electricity run objects? Because wouldn't the camera as well as the press just not function at all? I'm still stumped on that, but oh well.
The two then switched places and also switched roles. The culprit and the victim. The would-be victim became our culprit and started up the press and camera. Kokichi had saved the culprit's life because his trick required their cooperation. He wanted to win the killing game, even if it meant dying himself. And so, Kokichi was crushed by the press, and the whole thing was caught on video. The culprit's left sleeve was dangling from the press, making us think he was the victim. Now alone, the culprit collected the video camera and tore the hydraulic press's power cord so that it could never be raised again. This would make it impossible for us to determine the identity of the crushed body. But there was another reason the victim was killed in this way. It obfuscated the cause of death, making the case that much more difficult to solve. This was all part of Kokichi's plan to create a murder not even Monokuma could figure out. With the press disabled, the culprit returned to the bathroom to flush Kokichi's clothes.
Which unfortunately got stuck.
Finally, they climbed inside of an Exisal to hide and waited with bated breath. And here they are now in this trial, pretending to be Kokichi. They're trying to deceive Monokuma in order to defeat the true mastermind. And that's it. That's Kokichi's unidentified culprit trick.
So now that we've discovered this, isn't Kaito just going to die? Anyway?
The culprit is in that Exisal. It's you, isn't it? Kaito Momota, the ultimate astronaut.
Isn't he still gonna be punished, though?
I'm right, aren't I? That's you in there, isn't it, Kaito?
Really? Is it really, Kaito?
I must reluctantly agree with Shuichi's deduction.
Man! Shuichi sure loves his crazy deductions!
Huh?
You're still not gonna admit it?
No, because why would he? Because there's still a possibility that Kokichi did indeed drink the poison, and Kaito did die. That's still a possibility. I doubt it, but still up in the air.
Admit it, but it's wrong.
But logically speaking, his deduction tracks.
If it's really Kaito in there, he would have admitted it by now.
Was Shuichi's reasoning wrong somehow?
No. My detective work was flawless. It's the truth. I'm sure that Kaito is inside that Exisal. So why is Kaito still fighting me? Is this about Monokuma? Or is there another aspect to this?
You claim everything is set, and that's it. You don't have any evidence, do you? You all think the body was switched when the hydraulic press stopped for a moment. But that's just speculation in the end. No evidence to back it up. So if we reverse our reverse way of thinking, then it's likely I didn't do anything, right?
Come on.
It's totally possible that the body switching never happened and Kaito is dead. Not just possible, it's the actual truth.
Sorry, I had to.
It's true, there's no proof that the bodies were switched.
No,
We should trust Shuichi's deduction. I'm sure everything will be okay. This emotion I've learned, I believe you call it faith. That's what I feel right now.
That's right. We have to believe in Shuichi.
Well, I don't care either way. But if you guys get it wrong, you'll have to deal with Monokuma. What will the results of this voting time be?
We all vote for Kaito, but Monokuma has no way of actually knowing the answer.
If Monokuma makes a mistake, he won't be able to execute anyone, right? Then it will be my victory. And that will ruin the entire killing game.
Ruin? I see. So that's your objective. You mean to ruin the killing game itself? That's why Kaito has been so stubborn all this time. But what does he mean by ruin exactly? Monokuma can do whatever he wants to the rules. How do you ruin something like that? What would be the point?
Come on, Monokuma. Start the voting already.
Yeah, I'm getting to it. Sheesh! Let's proceed with voting time, shall we? Sorry I fell short of your expectations, but I'm pretty sure I won't make any mistakes. Cause I got the ultimate detective's airtight logic on my side.
Now I know the whole truth and why. I believe in my own logic. And I believe in Kaito. From this point on, it's not about logic. It's about how far I'm willing to go. I believe in you, Kaito. Not as a detective, but as Shuichi Saihara.
Can I just say something? I'd like to have one last conversation before we vote.
I might have to lie.
One last conversation?
There's more to talk about?
You see, before we vote, there's something I have to say. I just need you all to listen.
Okay. Kaito's coat, Kokichi's clothes, Kokichi's
Alright,
disappearance.
let's pin this down.
I think I'm gonna have to lie about
Who was
Kokichi's
inside
disappearance.
that Exisal?
Kaito, right?
That's what you said, isn't it?
Kokichi's the one who died. And the culprit is Kaito standing right there.
Isn't that correct?
Of course not! I would never die!
I trust Shuichi.
I definitely have to lie here. Kaito is trying to ruin the game. That's why he's hiding the truth. No one had seen Kokichi during the entire investigation or up until the start of the class trial. Okay. I did see Kokichi. That's why he's hiding the truth. I don't know exactly why, but he's putting his life on the line for it. So to put my faith in him, this is the only way. Everything that we've determined up to now, what if I turned it all on its head? Yes, I need to lie.
Alright, let's pin this down. Who is inside that Exisal?
I have to, refute whatever the hell Monokuma says, but I don't know where it is in it.
Kokichi's the one.
I'll reveal the truth.
I like that the last one for Kokichi's
Kokichi,
thing
I'm sorry.
is a lie.
I just can't lie for you anymore.
What?
What do you mean, lie?
I like this.
Why did you say Kokichi? The one in the Exisal is...
I'm so sorry, everyone. I've deceived you all.
Huh?
The truth is, after we found the crushed body, I saw Kokichi.
And he told me his plan.
You saw Kokichi?
Yes. He threatened me, told me that if I didn't do what he said, he'd kill us all. He wanted me to lie about what I saw, so that the trial would be more interesting. But I can't do it anymore. I can't keep lying like this. I have to tell the truth. Kokichi isn't dead. He's alive.
Hold on! Why did you wait until now to mention this?
I'm so sorry, Kibo, but it's true.
Really? I really am sorry. But this is the only way. Kaito is trying to fool Monokuma, trying to ruin the class trial. If Kaito is risking his life to do this, then I'll stand by him. I believe in Kaito. I will believe in what he's trying to do. He's not doing this to hurt us. I'm sure he's trying to save us all. If Monokuma wants to rely on my detective work, fine. I'll just lie.
Everyone, please, don't vote for Kaito. There's no doubt about it. Kokichi is in that Exisal. He's the culprit.
So then Monokuma's gonna switch to it, and then I have to lie about lying. Oh, that might be fun. Like, the having to lie twice in one.
Hey, Shuichi, I don't know what you're scheming, but as far as I'm concerned, you guys aren't extras at all. If you guys are wrong, you're gonna have to take your punishments like champs. Got it?
I'm not wrong. We can't vote for Kaito.
Stop it! That's enough.
Huh?
It's over.
All right.
If you guys get it wrong and Monokuma gets it right, then you'll all get punished. There's no way I can let that happen. So, it's fine. Let's end this.
Kaito!
So, it really was you?
My bad for tricking you guys. I'll explain everything. But before that, it's voting time. Alright, don't get it wrong. I'm definitely the culprit. You got it? I'm the one who killed Kokichi.
Kaito, no!
It's just like you to figure it all out, Shuichi. You're really something else. So all you gotta do is believe in your reasoning. That's what detectives do. Hey, Monokuma, let's hurry up and get this vote started!
Well said. Let's get this started then. The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless face off. It's voting time!
I was really hoping that we would lie a few times back and forth, but no, there's no point anymore.
It seems the voting has finished. Now then, let's see the result. Who'll be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
What a good trial. Like, as much as I didn't remember, like, anything about the middle part, I did remember Kokichi and Kaito swapping places. And I remembered the thing with Kaito's jacket hanging out. Alright. Skill bonus? Wait, is that the first time I've ever gotten the skill bonus? Okay, where's my one thing where I drove into people? I still got an A for that? What? Maybe the game recognized that I was fucking up on purpose. Like, a closing argument has always been a B, but oh well. And I did not get any back routes. Good. Good. Good, 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 good. I really love the fact that you end by lying It's such a good addition.
Well,
If the culprit's gonna confess, then I guess even more morons can't screw this up.
absolutely right.
The Blackened who killed Kokichi Oma is Kaito Momota! You all got it right! So you all got it right, huh? Even Shuichi and Makiro voted for me. Well, I mean, you told us to. What a relief. Well, I knew you guys wouldn't get it wrong. I wonder what would happen if I actually did vote for someone else.
But you know,
But man, was it hard to act like Kokichi the whole time. Yeah, I mean, you got his mannerisms down. If you ever go, if you somehow make it out of this alive and you don't want to go to the stars, maybe you can be one. I mean, sure, he wrote most of his own lines.
jeez.
Seriously, what the hell? He wrote all that? Look at this huge script! He wrote the whole thing! He's even got a bunch of alternate lines for different events, too. Had I lied in any of the other ones, it's cool. But even so, I still had to ad-lib. You guys couldn't tell, though, right? Oh, huh?
Come on, man.
Hey, come on, guys. Don't look so sad. You guys got it right. It's all good.
Why?
Why did you kill Kokichi? You were against the killing game. So why did you kill him? I believed that you absolutely wouldn't do such a thing. Maki. Was she protecting Kaito? Or just believing him like me?
That's right.
Yeah, I should explain. Most of it's just like Shuichi said.
After Kokichi pretended to take the antidote, he gave it to me. I mean,
Oh, I thought he was gonna keep talking. And then he told me I had to cooperate with his plan.
hey!
Plan? What plan? I've been thinking this whole time of a plan to throw the mastermind off guard.
What?
Throw them off guard? What are you talking about? You're the mastermind! That was a lie. I only pretended to be the mastermind.
What?
Pretended? You all fell for it. But you know, I prepared a bunch of stuff. Like this remote control, I had Mew make it. The mysterious message in the courtyard, using Gonta and making him a murderer. All that preparation was just to make you guys think I was a mastermind.
What?
What the hell? Why'd you do all that? The reason why I pretended to be the mastermind was to end this boring killing game.
Huh?
To end it?
Yeah.
I thought if I showed you the despairing truth, you guys wouldn't want to go outside anymore. I thought I would end the killing game. But instead, this happened. I'm gonna die by Maki's hands. Why do you think this happened? Why do you think Maki tried to kill me? Why do you think the killing game started again?
What?
Why?
Oh,
Because the true mastermind instigated it. I'm certain of it. They made a move without us noticing. Man, thanks to that, everything is ruined.
Hold on!
The true mastermind instigated it? So, whoever that person is, they also instigated Maki's actions too?
I'm disappointed.
Yeah. And they probably tried to eliminate me because I pretended to be the mastermind.
What?
My actions were instigated by the true mastermind? But that can't be. The reason I decided to kill Kokichi was because I remembered the truth from the flashback light.
Could it be?
Maybe making you remember the truth was what the mastermind wanted. What? Maybe the true mastermind had us use the flashback lights, so we would target Kokichi as a remnant of despair.
Which means...
So the flashback light itself was the true mastermind's trap all along? They expected us to target Kokichi once we remembered he was a remnant of despair.
Okay.
Kokichi certainly expected it. That's why he talked about the true mastermind. But even so, this is all rather convenient for the true mastermind. The person claiming to be the mastermind just so happened to be a remnant of despair. We're all students of Hope's Peak Academy, and our fates are tied to the remnants of despair. I never would have imagined that fate would bring us to Kokichi's murder. It just plays too nicely for the true mastermind. I didn't know about the flashback light. I guess that's another mystery for you.
I mean,
Anyway, like I was saying,
you know...
then who is the true mastermind? Who knows? I don't know either.
But...
It doesn't matter. We can't lose. This game is pointless unless you win. That's why I thought of a special plan. When I'm on the verge of losing, my plan will help me win.
Huh?
I don't really get it, but is this the plan to throw off the mastermind? Well, it's not that difficult. Kaito, I need you to kill me.
What? I mean...
The plan was to make a case where the victim was unknown, and then trick Monokuma into thinking I was the victim, so he'd messed up. If he ruled that either Maki Roll or Kokichi were the blackened, then I'd show myself and Monokuma's ruling would be invalid. And if Monokuma's ruling was invalid, the killing game would end.
But...
That's what I'm most curious about. What makes you think it would end?
That's right.
Yeah, I asked Kokichi about that myself. Why would Monokuma care if he messed up on who the blackened was? And this is what he said.
Well, you know...
Even if it's Monokuma or the true mastermind, they can't break the rules as they please. Being unfair like that isn't allowed.
Hold up.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
The death games are meant to be watched. If no one was watching, there would be no reason to be such a stickler about the rules. There would be no point in making this a game in the first place.
But...
Monokuma's been a stickler about the rules, and about making the game interesting. That's why he agreed to my plan in the virtual world.
Which means...
Monokuma is aware that someone is watching us. In which case, I have no doubt that this death game is being shown to someone.
What did you say?
So, is this some kind of show? But who would be watching? We're the only people left alive, aren't we?
Yeah.
That's right. The flashback light is the reason we even remember that.
Nah.
But Kokichi might have been right. Why have a death game if no one's watching? I wasn't sure about it at first, but after this class trial, there's no doubt.
Listen up.
Monokuma can't do whatever he wants. He's bound by the rules of the game. That's why he couldn't afford to get the culprit wrong. Why he relied on Shuichi.
Yeah.
It's just like Kokichi said. If this game's rules matter so much, someone's watching. A death game is made to be watched. If that's true, then who is watching this?
Hey,
What's this all about, Monokuma? Is this killing game really a show for someone? Who can say? Why won't you tell us? We were friends during the trial.
You guys.
Honestly, I was just happy you guys cooperated with me.
Well.
Humans love to help. They jump at any opportunity to extend a helping hand.
Well then...
And then here's another question. Who are you really? If Kokichi, a remnant of despair, is not the mastermind,
Incomprehensible.
then who's the true mastermind? Is it another remnant of despair like him? I'm not gonna spill the beans on a perfect to-be-continued cliffhanger like that! Why are you just so cute?
What?
Really?
Hey,
I understand Kokichi's plan, but why did you agree to work with him, Kaito? Why did you agree to kill Kokichi? Because he saved your life? You should have just ignored him. He's better off dead anyway. It was kind of hard to ignore such an annoying guy.
Huh?
What?
Jeez.
I wonder how far ahead he planned this evil scheme of his.
What?
Yeah, but killing you...
Don't screw around.
What are you talking about? You want me to kill you? Or you want me to kill you? I figured you'd react like that. But are you sure you're okay with that? Because if this poison kills me, then Maki would become the Blackened. And her crime would be exposed so easily. If that happens, then Maki and I would have died for no reason, right? Which is just what the true mastermind expects.
What?
Oh. Alright. Damn it!
You?
That's playing dirty! So that's why you gave me the antidote. I am the ultimate supreme leader. There are no depths I won't sink to. Even if I have to sacrifice myself! Anyway, this is our chance. Our chance to end this killing game.
Ruin this killing game.
That's why you have to kill me, so we can win and ruin this killing game. We'll bring the true mastermind and everyone who's watching. We'll bring them down to utter despair. And then everyone who died can rest in peace. I don't know if oh, crap. I'm gonna die soon. Can we get this started already?
Damn.
You're seriously crazy, dude. But you know. I. Oh, okay.
That punk.
Then, he blackmailed you by using me?
Nah.
No, I agreed to his plan once I heard the words, ruin this killing game.
Jeez.
He was crazy, but that let him come up with some crazy plans. And we needed a crazy plan in order to stand a chance against Monokuma. I bet on that chance. I didn't have any other choice.
Damn it.
Because I'm out of time.
What?
Time?
Could it be...
Kaito, you mean your health?
What are you talking about?
But you said you were fine. You told me not to worry about it anymore.
My bad.
That was a lie.
Huh?
A lie? Yeah, it's pretty bad. Honestly, I'm at my limit just talking. No, it can't be.
But you know...
But I gotta wonder how this happened. I don't remember it at all. In my memories, I was fine during the medical exam for my training. Did the virus from outer space... Is it affecting him? If he was fine during the medical exam, then that means...
Could it be...
This might be... the virus.
What?
Virus? Did you not get that information?
If I
Yeah.
remember correctly...
One of the plagues that caused our planet to crumble. A virus carried by meteorites that spread across the globe. Hope's Peak Academy, along with the rest of the planet, was in danger of extinction. Even though we had come so far, triumphed over so much despair, we were almost wiped out in an instant.
Could it be...
This must have something to do with the virus. Kaito didn't use that flashback light, so he might not remember it. But weren't we supposed to be immune? We were selected because we didn't...
Well,
We still needed someone to pilot the vessel, right? Perhaps the virus was dormant when you were selected for the Gopher Project.
to tell you the truth,
You could have been infected the whole time, showing no symptoms until very recently.
What did you say?
What? Kaito is infected with a virus? But how could that be?
Jeez.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I guess I'm pretty screwed, huh? Well, I knew this was coming. That's why I agreed to Kokichi's plan.
But you know...
When I found out about the plan, I thought it was pretty awesome.
Hey, so...
Kokichi left me with a little outline of it. I freaked out when I read it. It was a pretty good plan. I thought we might be able to trick Monokuma. But I knew Shuichi'd see right through it in the end.
Huh?
What?
Well done.
And that's exactly how it went. Nice job, Shuichi. You're really something.
Well then,
Kaito, did you? Did you...
That's right.
Yeah, I knew you guys would figure everything out.
Got it.
That's why I was able to get on board with Kokichi and lie to you like that. Even if I messed stuff up during the trial, I knew Shuichi'd see through the truth.
That's my sidekick.
Just what I'd expect from my sidekick.
Why?
Why? If you knew I'd see through it, why?
Then...
If you knew it was pointless from the start, then you shouldn't have gone that far. Nah, it was pointless. It ended up being a huge success.
What's that mean?
Why?
I mean,
Because of this plan and Kokichi pretending to be the mastermind,
got it.
we got closer to the true mastermind's lair. Behind this truth, there's gotta be a hint that leads to the real truth. Excuse me. The real truth?
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt. That's why Kokichi gave his life.
But
You talk as if he was your partner, when you hated him so strongly before.
What?
Oh, I hate his guts. Honestly, I'm still pissed off at him. He made us go through so much crap to the end. No, even beyond that. He was a lying sack of shit.
Hey!
It's getting harder to breathe, so please, can you?
Hey, so
Hey, can I ask you one thing? You want to ruin this killing game, but you kept saying how fun this game was. That was a lie, obviously. How could a game that you're forced to play be fun? I had to think this game was fun to survive! I had to lie to myself! You little... The bastards who created this game to toy with our lives, and the shits enjoying it! They all piss me off.
Shit!
That's why I'm willing to do whatever it takes to end this game!
Huh?
Kokichi said that? That could have been a lie, too. He probably said it just so I'd cooperate with him. Was it really a lie? I think his dying words may have been the honest truth.
It's a lie!
No, it's definitely a lie. He's not the type to shed real tears.
But I wonder which one it is. A lie?
Oh, a lie or the truth? Even now at the very end, I don't really understand Kokichi. I think it's been like what I've said like a while ago. I think every lie he says is buried in truth. Or there is truth buried in his lies. I don't really understand Kokichi. But maybe that's why maybe that's what lying is all about. The truth is in the eye of the beholder, huh? Kokichi was the very embodiment of a lie. That pretty much wraps up my explanation. Now finally, I need to apologize to Shuichi.
Huh?
What? Me?
I mean,
To be honest, I was jealous of you.
Huh?
Jealous?
that's right.
Because you were always saving us, you know? Your detective skills kept us alive. You were just way too cool. And I got frustrated.
My bad.
And that's why I was so harsh on you.
That's wrong.
Hey. No, Kaito, that's not true.
Hey,
I was only so confident because you were there for me, Kaito. When you made me your sidekick, you said that you'd take the responsibility. And that's why I can do all this. If you didn't talk to me back then, even now I'd be... Kaito!
Kaito! What?
Kaito, are you okay? How can I be okay? I'm about to die.
You sure are, bucko! Cause it's punishment time!
Punishment? I won't let you.
I won't let you kill him.
I won't let you kill Kaito.
Oh, you planning to get in my way? You know what'll happen if you do that, don't you?
So what?
I don't care what happens. I plan to kill you anyway from the start.
indeed.
Yes, I've been determined to fight back for a while now.
Cut it out.
No! Stop Stop!
Kaito!
No, Kaito, I can't. I can't let you die, Kaito!
That's it!
I don't care if you're sick. I don't care if you're dying. I won't let Monokuma touch you!
What was that?
What's so funny?
Hey, hey!
Oh, just thinking about life. And how irreplaceable it is. You know what I mean?
Huh?
What?
When life ends, those closest to it mourn. But if you could somehow recycle that life, then those closest to it wouldn't need to mourn anymore, right?
That's nice.
If we could recycle life, the world would be filled with hope. That's my point.
Hey!
What are you talking?
Hey!
All right, kids. Time for your grand re-entrance.
The Cubs are back. I get to do Mono Kid's voice a little bit more. Do I remember them? I'm Monotaro. No matter how you read it, or spell it, or say it, it's still Monotaro.
What the? That's totally a lie.
By the way,
What the hell's going on? I could have sworn there were more used chumps before.
Hell yeah!
Fuck if I know! Let's destroy Monodam now! That sad sack is bumming me the fuck out!
What did you say?
What? Weren't all the Mono Cubs completely destroyed?
Hey,
Those old Mono Cubs were destroyed. These Mono Cubs are the latest model. They still got their factory settings, so in a way, it's still like they're brand new characters.
thank you so much.
But who cares? Now that my Cubs are back, I'm not lonely and miserable anymore.
What was that?
You brought them back on a whim like that? You guys are just just as replaceable. Maybe not as replaceable as the Mono Cubs, but finding other people to participate in this killing game is easier than you might think.
Finding other people?
oh well.
I got no idea what's going on with any other means, but that's right. What any of this means. Hell yeah! We're so fucking lovable and shit! Except Monodam, of course.
Hey, hey!
Oh, you know what else that means? Now that the Mono Cubs are back, I've got my Exisal and Entourage protecting me again. Still want to defy me now? This is bad. If he's got the Exisals again.
Shut up.
So what?
I won't let you kill him.
It doesn't matter. I won't let you kill Kaito. I'll fight until the end. Stop! Even if you fight the Exisals, you'll just get killed. Damn it! The remote control and the last electro bomb were crushed in the press.
No.
No, I won't give up. Maki roll! Enough already! I've never felt this way before. I've always fought to kill, but this is the first time I fought to protect someone.
Huh?
Huh? And I've never been given a nickname like Maki Roll before either.
What?
You.
I...
And I've never met someone as stubborn as you before. I'm waiting for her to say that she loves him, but I doubt it's gonna happen. And I've never fallen for someone before.
What?
Maki Roll. Maki,
No.
I don't want this to end. I just don't.
I won't let you kill him.
That's why I won't let you kill Kaito. I absolutely won't let you.
My bad.
Maki Roll. I'm sorry, but that's not an option. I don't have much time left as you think. I'm fighting just to stay standing. What?
Hey, so...
Hey, Maki Roll. I asked you before. What's your enemy? Before, you hated yourself so much, you didn't even like yourself a little. And wasn't the reason you tried to distance yourself from others?
That's right.
You decided that you didn't deserve to have friends, didn't you? That was your enemy.
Don't worry about it.
But not anymore, huh? You're alright now. You fell for a guy like me. Now you can learn to like yourself.
Come on, man.
Hey, don't cry. Can't you send me off with one last smile?
I believe in you.
You guys too. I'm not gonna allow any tears. Send me off with a bang.
Okay.
All right, Kaito. I won't cry.
I'll endure it.
Me too. I'm gonna hold it in. Yeah, I'll endure it.
I can't cry, even if I wanted to. Hey, sorry about the wait, Monokuma. You can go ahead and start now.
Okay.
Can do!
Dong dong dong.
Oh boy, my first punishment time. I've never seen one before.
Hey,
But let me just say this to the true mastermind controlling Monokuma.
get ready.
You better get ready! My friends aren't gonna lose to you! That's all.
Please.
I'll leave the rest to you guys. End this ridiculous killing game.
Please do not worry.
We'll end it. So please, don't worry.
Shuichi.
And Shuichi, never forget, you're not alone. You have friends. Don't try to do everything by yourself, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, Kaito. Okay.
The impossible is possible.
Don't forget, the impossible is possible. All you gotta do is make it so!
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks, Kaito.
Maki roll.
How long are you gonna cry? You should smile.
Sorry.
I can't. That's impossible. I can't. Of course. My bad for making you cry like that.
All right.
All right then. Let's end this with a bang.
I'm Kaito Momota,
That's-
luminary of the stars.
A special punishment suited for the luminary of the stars.
Okay.
You don't gotta tell me. I'm excited to get this started.
Get ready.
Oh yeah? Well, screw you! I'm not gonna die the way you want.
It's punishment time.
Kaito's gonna fight it somehow. He's gonna die in his own way. He's gonna like... It might be a recycled, blast-off thing, but he's gonna jump out before then. I had a feeling. Blast Off 2nd edition. Yep. Oh. He's going to the center of the earth to burn up. Wait, what? Oh. I guess that's one way to reverse it. Huh. And back down. And he did go to space. Error confirmed? Yeah, he's dead. Execution failed. Ooh, he's pissed. Something important happened to Kibo. Okay. Heaven forbid I get another blue screen. I'm going to end this episode here because it's been going on for long enough and I don't want to miss anything because this is my honest reaction. I don't want to miss anything else. Oh boy, I'm leaving this episode here. Thank you for coming out. Hopefully you're looking forward to more. Hopefully you're looking forward to the next episode. In the meantime, have a nice day!